Hey guys, today we're going to learn about even and odd numbers for math today. So, if we're talking about even numbers are numbers that can be split up into exactly two groups. So, if we look at this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 is an even number because when we look at these two sets, there is a matching pair for each person. So if you were in a group, you would want to make sure that everybody could have a partner. Even numbers are numbers that end in the ones column with a 0, a 2, a 4, a 6, or an 8. So in turn, that means that 10, since we said it ends in a 0, would be an even number because it ends in a 0. And we're looking at the ones place. So that means that odd numbers can't be split up into two equal groups. So those numbers wouldn't have a matching pair. If you see that almost all of them do, but in the end, the total does not. This group is bigger than this group, so it's an odd number. So that would mean, for example, if we were in the classroom and I was matching you up into pairs, into partners, and one group would have to have 3 people because there wouldn't be enough people for everyone to have just one partner. So those numbers end in the ones column with a 1, a 3, a 5, a 7, or a 9. So we're going to look for a minute at some numbers and we're going to write them on our chart here if they are an even number, or an odd number. So we know that odd numbers end in 1, 7, I'm sorry, 1, let me write them in order, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and that's it because 10 would be a 0 in the ones column. So even though some numbers may be a 2-digit number where they have a ones and a tens, or they might be a 3-digit number with one tens and hundreds, or even a thousands numbers with thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones, which would be 4 digits. We're only going to look at the ones column. The tens and the hundreds, those numbers don't matter. So if we have the number 6, we can look at our chart and see that numbers that end in 6, and I apologize for the light. I need to open my window so that it doesn't shine through. 6 is an even number. So I'm going to write 6 under even. The next number we have is 19. And again, both numbers end in an odd number, but we're only looking at the ones, which is the 9 in 19. So 19 is a 9 in the ones, so it's an odd number. Next, we have 43. Again, we're only looking at the ones column, which is the 3. And 3 is an odd number, so 43 is odd. Then we have 62. Again, looking at the ones column, which is the 2, and we know that a 2 is an even number, so 62 is even. 91. We look at the ones column, which is the 1, and 1 is an odd number. 15. Looking at the ones, which is the 5. 5 is an odd number, so 15 is odd. 10. Again, remember we said that it ends in a 0. So 0 is even. So 10 is an even number. And the last one we're going to practice with is 54. 4 is an even number, so 54 is also an even number. So when we look at even and odd, we're looking at the ones column only, and we're looking to see if it ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, and then we know it's even, or if it ends in a 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, it's going to be odd. Hopefully this helps to explain even and odd. If you need any more assistance or help, please come to office hours at 1 o'clock. Bye.